Hello everybody, I'm back with another video. We're out here smallmouth fishing. As you can probably tell in the background, there's snow laying on the ground. It just snowed. The temp picked up by about 2-3 degrees and it started raining now. We've been having some interesting weather here in Washington. One week it's 60, one week it's in the 30s. We're having a cold front right now, and we're gonna try to catch some winter smallmouth. The water temp is 40 degrees. I was here about 2.5 weeks ago. The water was 45, I believe. That's when we had those 60-degree days, or 55. So water's a lot colder, so that's usually when the blade bait bite turns on. So we're gonna be throwing drop shot, shaking a minnow, slow rolling a kite on the bottom. Then I got an A-rig and then a blade bait. So we're gonna try that around and see how it goes. Let's get started. Nice, probably 2.5-3 pound smallie. Shaking a little minnow. That's fish number 3 already. I was 3-7. We're just shaking a minnow. This is I forgot what the name of it. It's by Hog Farmer. It's not a spunk shad. There's one more. This one has a little more action. It's been doing pretty good. That's the 3rd fish. Actually, we got one on a different minnow, and I switched to this one. I already got the 2 fish on this one. So pretty good for winter fishing. Fish are just running around. They're not really sitting in one spot. So it's a little harder to target them, for me at least. But it's going pretty good. Another one, shaking that minnow. Today I'm finding pretty big schools. I'll do a few casts, they'll chase it, and then finally one will come in eventually out of that school. Little guy. Nice little 1.5 pounder. We're at a second spot now. I'll release the guy and then I'll start talking. Number 6 right there. Switched back to that white minnow, and at this spot they seem more interested in it. Had like 3 of them follow it and this one committed. Another probably 2.5 pounder, so that makes number 7 or 8. thought I would mention the gear I used in today's video. So let's start off with the bait. With the bait, I am running a Hog Farmer Stroll Shad 4-inch and green shad. Right there. And compared to the Spunk Shad, this one has a lot more play in the tail. Has a little bit better rolling action as well. Then I got that paired up with a VMC hybrid jig head with a loop knot, so it has good rolling action. And this one minnow caught me 6 fish on this one minnow, and it's still in perfect shape. So what I use is these VMC hybrid jig heads, and as you can tell, they have that screw lock on there. So as you can see, there's not really much tear or wear in this minnow, and you wouldn't even tell that it caught 6 fish besides the teeth mark on the side. But other than that, it's still fishable. And then I'm using 12 pound leader to a 10-pound braid. And then the rod I'm using is a Daiwa Tatula 1/8 ounce to 3/4 ounce 6 to 14 line weight. And I bought this rod not to shake a minnow, but I've been using it this last 2 months, and it's been pretty good minnow rod. I got a few smallmouth, all the smallmouth in today's video, and then a 6'10" largemouth from last week, and then 2 or 3 weeks ago I got a 4.5 pound largemouth shaking a minnow as well. I'll show you kind of that setup as well. So for largemouth, I use a 4.5 or a 5.5 Spunk Shad. And then I pair it up same way with that VMC hybrid jig head. And I just shake it 2-3 feet above the fish. Just depends kind of, if they're willing to chase, then you might go higher. But yeah, that's what's been working for me.